Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum. Everybody out there in the internet, welcome to Chatting with Tegan for August 2025. So yeah, Chatting with Tegan is basically three things: videos I'm working on for the channel, change the stuff on the channel, IRL stuff. It's a bit more involved from there, but we'll get to it. I also kind of need to update this because it's usually mostly what I've been playing and like what I'm working on for the channel. It's not really much the other two. Um, so yeah, let's see. Videos I'm working on for the channel. Alright, so I meant to do a video series last time, or in between last time and this time, the previous month, where I went into like the back end of the channel and like I'm just like gonna like work through a bunch of stuff that I have started as far as playthroughs and get those hammered out. Try to finish them. I don't think I'm gonna finish them before I like split the channel into like multiple things, right? Or do the rebrand, which I'm doing at the end of the year. So it's like I'm just gonna like it's just gonna be like a slow process to get all that stuff done. I'm just gonna call that unfinished business and like have like a whole list of like everything I've ever started playing on the channel didn't finish and like go back to it and finish it. So that'll be or like unfinished business will be like everything that's like not finished, right? That's something I ever started on the channel. That's like a playthrough or a long play or stream, didn't finish it. But like actually, when I go back to the like the back and I want to like go back or I want to go like do a video where I'm like on the browser and like browser view, going through the back end of the channel, and then I can't remember what I was gonna call it. Crap. I have a name for it. I said it last time. Winding down the channel. So yeah, I'll be winding down the channel, or winding things down. But like, it's not going to go to zero because I'll still put out stuff on this channel. But just I need to go back through all the stuff on the channel. And there's like so much of it, and I wanted to catalog it and archive it, and be like, oh man, there's so much stuff on the channel, and just like get like an idea of like the verticals I should split into, because in my brain I'm thinking there's like certain things, but maybe when I actually go back and look, because I haven't actually gone back and looked, that there's like actual like stuff that's beyond what's in my brain. So I'm sorry, that's how I speak. Sorry, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, like other stuff on top of what I already have predetermined for categories in my brain, whatever. Or I'm thinking of when I say in my brain. I'm sorry. That's also just a weird thing I do. So my TV died. I don't know if it's like dead or if it's like fixable. Luckily I have a spare, which is like kind of funny. Because basically, but my spare is like not in 4K. It's a 1080p HD TV. And then my effing 4K TV died, and I'm like, what the F, dude? So, like, I have an excuse to, like, splurge and get a new one, but I think I'm just gonna get, like, a monitor that's, like, a placeholder until I actually upgrade, because I've been wanting to get a new TV, since I have, like, PS5 Pro, right? And it's like, oh, man, let me get this even better TV. Oh, actually, no, like the PS5 was like what? If I'm not mistaken, I didn't have a Yeah, I had a 4K. I got a 4K TV because of my PS5, right? That facilitated me getting my 4K TV. So, but now the 4K TV is dead. I'm like, oh well, I can get a better one. But I'm like, I think I'll just get a monitor this time, or just like in the interim of when I upgrade, I think I'll just get like a smaller one. That's not as big as this one was. Because like when I do get like the one I want to go after, it's like quite large. But I'm not sure if like tariffs have impacted the prices on TVs, so it's like, ugh, that's a whole other can of worms. Anyway, I completely got off topic. I'm sorry about that. Videos I'm working on. Okay, so basically the only thing I'm playing lately is Endless Every Day and then Lost Odyssey. I got pretty far. I think I'm on disc 2 or 3. I want to say I'm on disc 3 because disc 2 is basically you're not that far in, and then you go to disc 2. When you get to like the forest spirit section, um, and then yeah, because I'm forgetting the names of the characters. Cook and Mac, yes, with the whichever one's the brother runs off, and you have to go and find them. And then disc 3 is like after the whole magic attack in a bunch of places by Gongora. Um, Man, I've not played that game since it came out, and there are entire sections I completely forgot about. But I am enjoying it, and it's like, dude, I forgot how much I love that like battle theme and the soundtrack and the combat gameplay. I'm sorry, yeah, the or just like the ring system and like how it changes the gameplay in turn based when you're like not just sitting there putting like you actually it's like active, right? You can't just like you don't just hit attack and your characters attack, right? So it was it wasn't as like evolved as Expedition 33, but it's like, to go back and play and be like, I'm kind of surprised more games didn't, take this mechanic and use it. Because it is like, it's a fun time. Also just like such an interesting concept with the whole like immortals and like Kaima's memories as you unlock them. And he has flashbacks to like stuff that happened. And it kind of like hints at like lore of the world of like what went down. It's that like certain spots are like why things are not why they are, but like why there's like stigma associated with certain areas of the map. And like people villagers talk to them. It's very well done. Or it's just like the whole like you have like very minimal like images and sound to the thing you're reading, and it's like just like it gives like it's just basically like a short story that gives like a ton of flavor to like whatever's happening in the story, like as opposed to just like a flavor text sentence or something. And it's like an entire like short story of like, oh, this is very it adds a lot here. I forgot how much I liked it, man. Also the cutscenes and just like it. Okay. Also, I will say Series X backwards compatibility. Wow, because I don't like. I mean, I haven't gone back and played it, like I said, but like I'm playing it now, and I'm like, it doesn't look bad. Like it's like they've cleaned up a lot of the stuff. I feel like if I go back and play it on 360, it probably doesn't look as good. But like playing it now with like all the like whatever they're doing, like with the resolution boosting and the frame rate boosting and like yada yada yada, making it nice and sharp. Well done. Cause like even like the characters like clothing and like the backgrounds and like a lot of the scenes. As far as like the pre-rendered stuff that you're going, or not pre-rendered, but the when you're moving through the environment, like it's loading in like different places as you like move through it. It's like, oh, I can actually see. I imagine I'm seeing more detail than like on the previous version. Because I'm like, it's probably not. I doubt this looks as good on 360. But I've gone back and played it on 360, so yeah. Oh, okay. So speaking of Zenless, I did say Zenless at the top. I'm playing it every day on PS5 still. I shouldn't say playing it. I'm streaming it every day on PS5. I'm trying to stream it every day for a year. So once that year's over, this is done. Because like, there's some days when I'm like, dude, I'm yet again. I made the wrong choice. It's like I should have just been like, I'm gonna stream every day for a year. Not I'm gonna stream Zenless every day for a year. Because it's like some days I log it and there's nothing to do, and it's like, so it's like yeah. But then I started. I I made my account on Series X as well for the game. So I basically I like because I was always having issues like linking my account on PC and mobile to my PS5, and I was like, dude, whatever. I was gonna try one last time during the 2.0 thing. It didn't work out, and so I started playing on Series X. I was able to hook that to or I was able to link those accounts or that account to PC and mobile. So now I've got like account on each platform, which it's like cross progression, so it's not like you actually get anything for like having 3 accounts in one that you're using for one, or like I'm sorry, not 3 accounts, or like having one account link to 3 platforms or whatever. It's not like you get anything like better. But that's a zero spend account on Series X. So I'm like, I haven't spent anything, but it's really looking good right now because I got like all the free pulls from 2.0. I think I used those on. Did I use those on each one? I don't think I did actually, because I was like right before the end of the 2.0 banner when we knew Miyabi was coming back, right? I made that account, and so I was able to like use all those free polychrome, and you get like a bunch of free polychrome for starting an account. So I was able to pull Miyabi, which was cool, but then it's only Mindscape 0 without the engine, so still good, still a really good character. Actually, I have it on my notes. Let me find it because I've been documenting my 50/50s. Okay, so I lost Miyabi to Nekomata, but then I was able to pull the guaranteed Miyabi, and then I lost Alice to Rena, but I pulled, or I had enough. Yeah, also because I just started, there's like a ton of polychrome that like if I go and play Hollow Zero or whatever, it's like still like fresh and well, not anymore. I kind of mined it pretty good, and I was playing through the story and it was giving me a lot of like a decent amount of polychrome. So I'm not out of polychrome sources like I am on PS5 yet, but I can see myself getting there. But yeah, I lost the Alice 50/50 to Rena because I got the guaranteed Miyabi after I lost, and then I got the guaranteed Alice after I lost. But then I just won Yanagi, so that account's looking really good. We've got 3 really good, really strong anomaly units. Basically, okay, and I got the guaranteed standard banner. Sorry to talk to like go to Zenless mode, but I don't think I've actually talked about this game like extensively. I just say like, yeah, I'm playing Zenless. I never really go into it, but I'm about to go into it. Sorry in advance if that's not your thing. Whatever. Um. All right. So when they had the free standard banner selector, I got Lycon, and then you get Sokaku from like clearing a certain amount of Shiyu defense. So I've got Lycon, Sokaku, Miyabi, that's Ice Team, Mono Ice. And then for the other team, I was using Nicole and Piper, and I picked up Pulchra from all the pools I was doing in the last banner before this one. So I got that character for like the second team. But then, I didn't know how good Alice was because I like that banner had just started, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get the character or not. But I ended up really liking Alice. So on Series X anyway, I got Alice. On PS5, I did not because I skipped her because I was like, okay, now that you, okay. So I should also say the current banner is kind of a hell banner because it's got so many good characters, right? We had Miyabi and Yuzuha, and then we had Alice and Yanagi, and that one ends like in like a couple days or something. And so Yuzuha basically buffs anomaly agents, and then you have 3 anomaly agents. One is one is the top DPS in the game, and then 2 are also just really good. And so Series X, I got Yanagi, I got Miyabi, and I got Alice. So I got 3 out of 4 on Series X. And then on PS5, I pulled Yuzuha. I skipped Miyabi because I already have her Mindscape 6 from when she first ran. Because that's when I first got into the game. Yeah, let's not go there. So let's not discuss how much that cost. So yeah, Yuzuha. I did lose that 50/50, I'm pretty sure. And then Yanagi skipped Alice because I built Piper up so much because I was like trying to clear that Deadly Assault and with the Miasma Priest, right? And then I was like, man, I don't have any physical strong characters. I was like, I guess I'll start building up Piper, and like she was doing surprisingly well, and I was like, oh, I kind of like this character now. So there was no reason to go for Alice, and I didn't have the polychrome for it, and I was like, I'm not about to spend money. That's your thing. On PS5, I went from like high spend to low spend. I guess I'll say because I'm not no spend yet, but I'm going to get there eventually. On PS5, whereas Series X, it's like, dude, my account is so set on Series X right now. Like I've got 2 teams for Shiyu. I eventually will probably get a 3rd team, and like from all the pools I like lose, or just whatever, I'll have eventually like good A ranks. And then Opal Squad banner, I'm going for Trigger on Series X. and then maybe her engine too, because I'm only like 50 pulls off of the engine. Because I went for, because I was thinking of going for like the engines on Series X, but then I got like halfway there, and I was like, let me just go for Yanagi. And then yeah, so it's like I'm only 50 pulls away from an engine, so that would be like really nice if I could get Trigger's engine and Trigger. And then yeah, skipping Seed and Orpheus probably, unless they're either really fun or really good, because we don't know yet. So, or we can only go off the test server. But I don't believe any of the test server like BS until it's all said and done, or not, or like until the characters actually release. Because honestly, it's just more marketing that they use. So is it like it's Trigger, Seed, Orpheus, Orpheus, whatever, and then Evelyn, right? So Series X, I'm going for Trigger. Maybe the engine too. I think I just said that. Sorry. And then PS5, I'm going for Evelyn because I want to get all the season 1 characters eventually anyway. But then my Fire Elemental team is like not great, so I'm hoping that'll like solve the problem or just like make it not as bad. But who knows? I mean, that could change if like Seed and Orpheus like really, really, really boost your DPS on your attack teams. But there's like one video that I saw, but I haven't like actually watched it, so I need to actually see if it's like if she is like that good on the or if like Seed is actually that good on the DPS boost. But then never mind. I was gonna say it only works for electric agents, but it works for all attack agents, so never mind. But that's the thing, is like it's like in my brain I'm like, what would be fun to run like 2 DPS or 2 attackers in a team, but then like if your third character is not support, right? Like would they still like would that, or like if you run 2 attackers with like an off-field stun, right? Because you can like get constant stun, right? That seems like that would be good, but then it's like, well, what if your DPS is lacking because you don't have a support? So I'm just like, I'm gonna wait for the the like math people to do their thing. It's just funny to me that like no matter what tier of game you're looking for like stuff on, if you're like looking in, or like this is my experience when I'm looking stuff up online and like I see like people make videos of something or people make content of like whatever, I'm just like, does that exist for like anything? Because like Zenless is like a free to play gacha game, but it's also on mobile and PC and console, so I guess it makes sense that like it's got a decent audience because it's on multiple platforms. So I just thought it was like fascinating that like that people just get like that into it. Because I'm like, is this? Because I haven't looked into it, but I have like, because I have like been looking into Zenless. It's like other stuff gets recommended to me in the algorithm for like other stuff like Wuthering and Genshin, and I'm like, dude, Genshin is like super casual. Like that I mean, it makes sense though because like the combat is like what it is, right? But then I'm like, crazy. But then anyway, it's just I've had like so much stuff like float into my algorithm that was like, what the F is this game? And it's just like there's a bunch of like third person hack and slash free to play gacha games apparently I didn't know about, and I was like, oh. But super duper long tangent there, what I've been playing and making for the channel. So I usually have the thing up, I'm sorry. Let me scroll through real quick, because I'll just go from like the last video I made. So Zenless, obviously I just said that. And Lost Odyssey. Yeah, so the 2 things I said. Wuthering Waves, I'm playing every time there's a story patch update. I went like super casual with it because it's hard for me to like fit it into the schedule besides like when there's new stuff to play. And it's like when I'm not, like if I'm playing beyond the story stuff, then it's like it turns into like, okay, well now I'm trying to like build these teams and these characters and like get a bit too into it, and it's just like not, it's not that it's not worth the time, it's just I feel like I'm spending more time playing than I would like to. I'd rather be spending that time on other stuff, because ultimately when it comes down to it, I'm going to pick Zenless over Wuthering, because it's just there have been like too many story revelations in the game of like this is like, I mean, it's like, it's fine, it's not bad, it's just like, okay, so like Rover is like what, like hundreds of years old with some sort of like thousands of year old like metaphysical entity inside of him in Abbey, and it's just like it's not. I guess it's just not grounded enough. I don't know. It's just between the two of them. It's like Zenless and Withering. It's like I'm gonna choose Zenless, and then just Withering is a fun game, but it's just there's also like qualms I have the more I play it with the combat system, as far as what it doesn't do that Zenless does, because the whole like color coded attack thing, that's like an Arkham throwback to me. So it's like I can like always go back and play that. Whereas like Withering, I'll be playing, and you kind of like need to read the enemy's attack animations to like dodge and parry. I mean, it's not so bad, but then like if you like when you get like rocked for big damage, it's not a fun time. So it's just like that ends up happening eventually, and it's just like, or just the game doesn't do a good job of like multiple enemies at once. Like when you're against a whole like a mob of enemies, right? Like it's not as easy to handle, or it doesn't feel as good as in Zenless when like you just gotta watch for the yellow and red flashes and dodge or counter and parry. And it's like, dude, when I'm playing Withering, and it's like it just feels like you're getting ganged up on, and good luck. Or just like I have to try and focus more, and it's like I kind of just don't like to exert effort or a lot of effort when I'm playing something, and I'm like, could be doing something else. So it's like it's a fun time. I will enjoy the main story quest, but I'm just gonna like play the MSQ in like super casual touristy mode in that game. Oh jeez, I was like, is my mute on? But then I'm like looking at the levels, and it's like the audio is up so good, and I'm like, please tell me I didn't, because I turned my mute on earlier to like, because I was like, anyway, I was having not audio issues, I just wasn't sure if it was synced. Anywho, Withering Waves, Lost Odyssey, Monster Hunter Wilds, still playing that every week. Yeah, because there's weekly limited bounties, and I've been doing them every week since launch. I might take a break, dude. Like that. I mean, it's not like I'm getting burnt out or anything, but it's like there's nothing really else to do besides the weekly limited bounties. So, or just like I'll still be playing it like off stream, or like doing the bounties off stream, but just like stop streaming it and like switch to something else to get more like more. But that's the thing, it's like that's your thing, it's like it doesn't take that long, those streams. It's like an hour or two every week. So I'm like, on the one hand, I could sandwich in some more game, or some more of some other game here. On the other hand, it's like I'm not really playing it very much at all. But it's like, if I was playing Death Stranding for those times I was playing Monster Hunter, in the time since that game came, I'm sorry, since Death Stranding 2 came out, I might have gotten through the first game and be on the second one. But just, I don't know. It's more of a, it's more of a like, do I want to force myself to play through something else in the time that I would be playing it? But then I guess like ultimately, because I'm trying to get off of this channel and like get into like another channel, I need to do that, dude, as well. I need to at some point I need to like make the second channel, and then that way when I'm playing like new stuff for the rest of the year, it can just go straight to that channel and like not be in this one where it's like just putting it into a channel I'm about to like stop posting as much too. So I should probably do that as well. I think that's pretty much it. It's like, yeah, Lost Odyssey, Zenless Zone Zero, Monster Hunter, and those Lost Odyssey videos I put on here are not set to public, so I will probably just start uploading them up. Wow, I cannot talk. I am sorry. Start putting those up like on a weekly basis or something until they're all uploaded. And there is like DLC for it on the store, because I don't know if I said this, but I did get I probably did say, but I feel like I didn't. But I did end up getting like another Series X off of eBay like a couple months ago for pretty cheap, so that was cool. So I can play Series X stuff again, and backwards compatible 360 and Xbox stuff again. I mean, I still have my 360, but I can't play. If I'm on 360, I can't play anything beyond 360. But now I'm like not stuck on. Well, I guess, or also because like the backwards compatibility stuff on Series X is like it really does. The games perform at like a much higher performance. Blah blah blah. And look better as well. But yeah. I forgot what I was talking about, dude. I'm sorry. Let's just go back to my notes. Let me go back to my notes. I'm in like part 1, right, where it's like changes the stuff on the channel, or what I'm videos I'm working on for the channel changes the channel. I don't. I feel like there's something I meant to mention, but like I never go back and like put it in here or make a document on my phone about it. So if there's something I forgot, I will try to like go back and do that. But there's nothing changing. I think it was like just the wrapping things up thing, or wrap up, or I forgot I called it. I said it right earlier. IRL stuff. Oh, F me. I was supposed to do it at the beginning. I guess I'll do it at the end. Whatever. No big deal. I've been doing that at the beginning because it's like, it's just, yeah, I don't want it on a down note every time. It's like, oh man, let's talk about the great crap. the greatest of craps. Or what a time to be alive, but not really, because it kind of sucks. Yeah. Anywho. Also, okay, so I did also remember, so I didn't forget, but this is just like some other stuff I have ideas of, like maybe I will do this as well this next month. So Borderlands 4 is coming out. Borderlands 3, I never got around to the DLC. I might play that. I might play a bunch of the old ones before 4 comes out. I am getting 4. I was kind of on the fence about it. I was like, I don't know, dude. And then I looked at some of the trailers and I was like, this game, like tonally, is just, it's just not it for like what I need right now. But I know gameplay, it will probably be like the fun shooty looty, like it basically fills the void of like so many games that have like that are in the interim of like the next Borderlands game. It's like, man, Borderlands has such a good formula. Why don't more games copy it? And then it's like, you know, some come out and some try, and then none succeed. It's like, I guess it's just not that simple. It's just like, oh, but that's it's whatever. I'm not gonna get too into the Borderlands thing because like the other thing about Borderlands is like, I kind of wish that they would have like more like classes every time versus just like the 4 that you get, or just like bring back some of the classic classes, or just, I feel like there's a lot they could do, and they're just not. Like, for my money, I would say like in the now time, like ever since Destiny 1, the only IP that probably could have like went toe to toe and been a live service game, like in that vein of Destiny, that was like as good or better, is Borderlands. Like that's the only game. Like they have like the whole Vault Hunter, you know, excuse plot. So you just like go into Pandora or wherever looking for vault keys. In the process, you come across bad, or in like monsters and enemies and villains, shoot them, kill them, loot them. You just do that over and over, and it's just like a constant, you know. It's not okay. It's not like a 45-degree slope up, but it is just like, you know, you're just going and like you're doing the thing up here, like you're just getting more powerful and leveling up, and like you're doing the circle thing as you kill stuff, get loot, kill more stuff, get more loot, kill harder stuff, get loot, kill harder stuff to get better guns that kill faster, or that kill whatever. Your DPS goes up, your level goes up, your DPS goes up, you're getting powerful. You just keep doing the thing as you're going up here, and it's like, you know, Destiny totally lost the plot with that, so I don't know. Let's not even talk about that game. I brought it up, but that's because it's been like a 10-year effing. I mean, I don't play it anymore. I'm free, so I can like look back and be like, were there some highs? Yeah, there were high highs and low lows, but never going back. Actually, so it's like it's kind of effed up. My moment of triumph shirt, I was trying to order it and I kept having issues with the website, and like I was like only messing with it on my days off like every week, and then like eventually I was like messing with it one day and I was like, oh, it's past the deadline. So I didn't even get my moment of triumph shirt for like the year. Okay, I shouldn't say the year I played it because I didn't play it for a year, but like the effing time I spent playing that game, trying to get that. I mean, I did have to unlock it in game, and I got this stupid effing message. It's like, it's whatever. I'm upset about it. I'm annoyed about it, but then I'm like, you know what? It's fine. And I can just delete it, have the hard drive space back, never go back, be free, and be like, yeah, there's the like Star Wars thing coming up. It's like, they kind of, I mean, that's not a Bungie fault. That's a Disney thing. As far as like they effed that one, didn't they? So it's like, I'm good. It's like if I want to go play a Star Wars game, I can go play Rogue Squadron, or Knights of the Republic, or one of the tried and true classics, bangers, and not the modern that we're getting. Okay, that I shouldn't say that because people say Jedi Survivor is good. I haven't played it. I'm like, whatever, dude. or just like yeah, or just like just look at the state of like why people went to like Battlefront 2 and like why it blew up is because how many like yeah oh I guess there's Outlaws. I haven't played Outlaws though, so whatever. But like that's what it's like. That's like the whole thing. It's like you look at that, you look at crap, I can't even think of the name. But there's I think it was like what Squadron Fighters, whatever. There's another like spaceship shoot fight game, and like yeah, it was stuck to first person though, and it was like also kind of shoehorned VR, but it's whatever, dude. It's like if you can't make a good Star Wars game, it's like the ingredients are already there. It's it's quite okay. I mean, it's not that easy, but it's like, dude, it's like it's like it's like yeah if you yeah it's like whatever I'm like a borderline effing um what's that word called? I can't even think. Yeah, I'm a borderland. Borderline. You know, renounce 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 my fandom person. So it's like whatever. Okay, I'm looking at the time. It's been like over 30 minutes here. I'm sorry, but where's my notes? I already went over like what I've been what views I'm working on for the channel. Oh no, I closed the document. Changes to the stuff on channel. I feel like it's whatever. I kind of feel like I should do like another channel taken if I like remember something and I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about this. Oh, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked on the thing I was talking about. I don't remember what was Borderlands. But yeah, there's like a bunch of other stuff that's like on the list in my brain as far as like if I get around to it or what I'd like to do. The Borderlands thing. I kind of want to play a bunch of Final Fantasy Tactics before Evilist Chronicles comes out, just to like play through the OG version, then play through Lion War, then play through the new version if I've got enough time. But I don't think I've got enough time for that, so I don't know. I got like a month. But the Borderlands is also out, so it's like I said, there's like a lot of Borderlands stuff I kind of want to play through as well. Cause I never even played through new Tales from the Borderlands, so there's that as well. So I'm kind of technically behind if any of the stuff from that game gets referenced. What else? Oh, PSN Store on PS3. That I would man. I don't know. I keep putting it off, dude. Like I keep having like all my stuff hooked up and set up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this PS3 video, and I just don't do it. So it's like. But that being said, I did make a lot of progress in Zenless. So because I caught up to where I'm at on PS5 in the story anyway on Series X, that's less of a time investment. I got to get through the flipping getting through the story mode in the Series X version, which I caught up to the story mode on PS5 version on Series X. So now I can just like replay the story every time there's a story patch, like right before, unless there's like events that are tied to it. But I'm not sure how that works if you like skip the story, if you can go back, or how that works if you like. I forget, there's like a way to like skip to like where the story is at to like play content. I've never done that before, but I don't want to like skip over it and like not be able to go back. So we'll see. But yeah, just a lot of stuff. And then since I got my Series X back, Perfect Dark back on the table after it got canceled, I'm like, let's go back and play them finally. Because I mean, I was supposed to play through like that, and then like Time Splitters, because flipping Time Splitters 4 got canceled. So I might finally do that. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. And then GTA, man. I still have not done the GTA deep dive, because 6 is coming out next year. I want to get to that. Granted, I would like to, have a proper RetroTink way to get the, best version of the video quality when I'm playing, so... And then my TV just died, so... Of course, right? Like, dude... It was like the worst timing, man. Like... I basically just paid off one of my credit cards, and then that happens, and I'm like, yes, I'm good. I can, whatever, and then it's like TV dies. And it's like, are you effing kidding me? I mean, that being said, I don't need it, right? I got the other net, I got another TV. I don't have to like, I could just like use 1080p. But I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna sit here and play on a flippin' sub 4K television when I get effing Ghost of Yote and effing Borderlands 4 or just like current gen stuff coming out. I'm not playing on like less than max resolution. F that crap. Cause I mean, that's the funny part though. Like thinking about it, is like I was in the camp of like higher resolution over frame rate for the longest time. And then, like, I had that whole thing I talked about with Baldur's Gate 3. That one time I was playing, I was like, man, why is this fire or smoke so smooth? And then I was looked at the Digital Foundry video. It's like, oh, it's 60 frames. I was like, okay, it does make a difference. Or just like, the issues I had with Monster Hunter when like I haven't gone back either on like the whole fidelity mode for Monster Hunter to see if like they made it better, because like the textures loading in and out, it was just the worst. But yeah, that's like a perfect segue to like PS6 and next gen and how it's like too expensive, and it's like I'm probably gonna skip or just like wait really long. But we'll save that for some other time. But yeah, dude, like just yeah. Um, I think that's everything. It's probably not. There's like too many games coming out in October. I looked at the store like this morning, and like I don't know, man. Like the original plan was like GTA 6 and Monster Hunter, and I'm not gonna buy anything else this year. GTA got delayed, so technically, I could go into not buy mode next year. But then Capcom has like 4 games coming out, and they're all like looking really effing good. And I'm like, dude, at some point I would like to draw a line in the sand and be like, I'm good on new game purchases for a while and just whatever. But I don't know. I think the thing I'm gonna do instead is just like wait until they're out for like a year, get them half off at the end of the year, and just go back to doing that. Cause like I was doing 1 game a month, but like ultimately I have enough games, right? Where it's like I don't even need a game every month or I need to be playing new release games. It's just I think it should be like I think what I'm gonna do is like it's gonna be a case by case situation, right? Because ultimately I didn't need to buy Tactics whatever remaster, but it's like I'm not gonna not get it because effing I love that game. So it's like I think it's like if it's a game that like I'm a fan of the series, it's a known quantity. I'm like I'm like 80% of the way there as far as like I want to check this out because there's stuff like Vampire the Masquerade 2. It's like nah, dude, like that game was in development hell, and like you look what we got, and then like you look at if you read the description, right, and it talks about the whole like it's so weird. It seems like they had like the original vision, and they somehow like when like Chinese Room came in, like maybe they tried to do 2 different things, and then they just like settled on like whatever, but like they used like the what they were going for at the beginning, but then I don't know, like because it's like there was never anything about like a past timeline serial killer story thing, because initially it was all about like a serial killer in modern day Seattle, and now it's like you have 2 people in the same body, one's in the past, one's in the present, and just I don't know what happened, dude. But like I'm curious like what happened as far as like why did they go back on like the character creation and like stuff like that, because I feel like that was like that's not it, man. Like that makes me not want to play the game. Honestly, I mean, you can still like have like the clan that you're from or something, but just I feel like it's going to be watered down compared to like whatever it was in like the original version, or even compared to like the previous game, dude. It's not the same. You don't pick a character, you don't pick your vampire clan, yada yada yada. It just isn't it or just like the fact that you're like an OP character to begin with. So it's like it's kind of a lot of I feel like a lot of like either tropes or just like story stuff that they can get away with because of that. Like or like yeah, there's like a lot of get out of jail free card plays from like what that was. But there was like another vampire game that came out, I think, right? And then maybe there's like stuff that was like from that in there, but I never played it. So did I buy it? Anyway, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming out for like October, September. Not so much November. That's the weird thing, right? It's like there's nothing in November, it seems like, but there's a ton of stuff in October, and I'm like, dude, I'm looking at my list. That's what I wanted to. Okay, I was like, there's one more thing I wanted to do on the video. It's like, dude, what was it? Let's look at my list real quick, because I don't actually have anything on my list for like the rest of the year. That's, I'm pretty good. I shouldn't say I don't have anything. I don't have a lot. So Sword of the Sea, I picked that up. I haven't played it. I need to play that on stream this week, but I probably won't get around to it. September. All right. So can you see? Can you see this? Okay, there we go. For once, it's actually kind of legible. Eh. If I put it in front of my face. Anyway, so September is Ghost of Yotei. I'm sorry, that's the wrong month. I'm sorry, we're not in September, Chris. Hold on. We are in September. And it's not sorry, Ghost of Yotei is not September. I'm reading this wrong. I'm trying to like read it off of here on the monitor to see if like it's legible enough. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so September, Borderlands 4, Everybody's Golf Hotshots, and then Final Fantasy Tactics, yada yada yada. Remaster. They gave it a weird name. October, Ghost of Yotei, and then Directive 8020 got delayed. And then under that, as we can see, it just goes into 2026. Because I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's all I have for the rest of the year. But then I was like looking at the store, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot Dragon Quest got a date. Or I forgot, the vampire game, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm skipping. So, I mean, I really want to play, but then I'm like, dude, there's like there's a $120 version, and it's like, I'm not, that's okay. But then, like I said, dude, I just paid off one of my credit cards, so I was like, yay, I can just like totally get a bunch of stuff now, and it's a whole thing, and it's like, TV dies. TV dies. It's like, it's like, yeah, dude, whatever. Dragon Quest. There's some other stuff. Hot Shots Golf, but that's on the list, so whatever. Yeah, Borderlands 4, Everybody's Golf, Hot Shots, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ghost Yotei. Directive 8020 got delayed to next year, so there's also that, right? Like, I didn't account for if something from this year got delayed to next year, and then, like, next year could be, like, a no-buy year. I think that's what it is. It's just, I just want to, like, have a year where, like, I don't buy any games, because I just... This year's not as bad as it's been in previous years, I will say, but because of the PlayStation Star program, too, that's it, like, going away. That's also a big thing, like, because I need to make a video on that as well, because I have like a bunch of points. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm still pissed about that. Actually, that was like the one thing of like I had like a whole thing. I would get so yeah, my PSN codes I would get from GameStop, and then I had like a Power Pro reward account, so I'd get points from that. Then I would use that to buy PSN money, and then, or the codes basically for PSN money, and then like I'd get the star points from that, and so I had like two reward systems where I was like earning free stuff, or I was earning rewards, right? And then that got cut in half because no more reward points on PSN. Granted, I got my PlayStation credit card, so it kind of, sort of. Kind of, I don't know if it's like the same amount. I just know it's like, dude, I can't like not get anything for this, so it's like I gotcha. Yeah, this is not gonna end well for me if I can get my fix on my reward points. Yeah, dude. I think I want to see if I can like, get a browser view of this at some point, but I don't know if they took it off or if it's only on mobile, and I don't know how to make mobile videos on like a thing. But, oh my gosh, it's not. Hold on. Is it too close? It's too close. Alright, if I back up. If I put it in front of my face. Oh, there we go. PlayStation Stars, 8,000, 18,000, 32 points. PlayStation Stars has ended. However, you can still use your points and display case. You got like EOS, and then like the face button thingy, and like the Buster Sword. But yeah, 18,000, and then at the bottom, they actually put the $10 rewards back in. These were like the $10 reward code had been gone for a minute, dude. So 2,500 for 10, 1250 for 5, 18,000 points. That's $90, I think. Uh, Wait, no, that's 2,500. So it's not 2,000. So it's anyway. I'll do the math real quick. 18,000. But yeah, dude, it's like you get like PSN, or you get enough points to then like cash out PSN money, and then that's like you get the points from buying games, and it's like a really good like circular like, okay, I'll just keep spending, 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 and it's like, okay, well, now that that's gone, I'm like, maybe I should just like not until they add it back, because it's like, let's see, I think there's a reward thingy on Xbox. I'm not 1,000% sure, but it's like, not playing stuff there, because yeah, pass. Also, they're on like the BDS thing for the boycott, divest, sanction for Palestine. Because they're like, there is your technology for the IDF. One second. 1250. 18,000, 1250. Okay, 18,000 divided by 1250. So yeah, 14. Sorry. 14.4 times 5. Or just 14 times 5, 72. Okay, so I have $72 of PSN rewards points. I feel like I should have more, but whatever. So, yeah. But then it's like 0 now because I can't get more. So that's quite annoying. But I would basically like use that at the end of the year, every year when there's like holiday sales and stuff, or Black Friday sales, to get all like the cheap deals on like games that were like like smaller indie or AA stuff. Like last year when I got the Armitage, or just or if I wasn't using the points to get them, I would just have an excuse to be like, oh, I could just I'll get starch points from it, right? And then they took it away. Now it's like, well, on the one hand, I will spend less money, so thanks, I guess. But then, if I can't get reward points, what's the point of like buying it in the first place, right? Or just now it's like, okay, you know what? I will just wait for like it to be half off after like a year, after it's been out for a year. Unless, like I said earlier, it's like either a series I like, a known quantity to me, or something I'm looking forward to that I'm like 80% sure it's like not going to be, broken at launch or just bad. So yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically, yeah, it's like I want to get down to 0, but I don't know because there's still a bunch of stuff, right? Like Exodus. People are saying Intergalactic's way far off, so who knows? Mass Effect Next also just, dude, yeah. Witcher 4. I'm just annoyed because like I think like I see Mass Effect Next on the thing, and I'm just like, whatever. We'll see. It just. It's, yeah, Bioware seems like the time is running out for like how long they're going to be around. EA doesn't just like kill them off or stick them on Battlefield or something, It's just like, ugh, what a way to go out. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like we all knew this was coming. Like ever since they were acquired by EA, it was like it's been like a slow death of like this never ends well, right? Just look at FN. What is the Burnout people? I can't think of the name, but yeah, the Burnout team that was effing on Paradise and et cetera, et cetera. And now it's like they're on Battlefield. So, or just like any team from Activision that was like not cut into parts is just stuck in Call of Duty in the Call of Duty mines, and it's like that is your fate under Mega Publisher. It seems to always be. It's just you go work on whatever thing. That's a giant. Anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. So, also just want to point out Unsung Story still not out, and we got the Tactics Remaster in the time since the game got crowdfunded. So, huzzah! All right, I'm pushing an hour on the time. Sorry about that. I'm like thinking to myself, did I really talk about anything here besides what I've been playing? It's endless. And then Monster Hunter, I didn't even really like talk about much of Monster Hunter, but I'm still enjoying it. But I mean, we'll see. I was thinking about this the other day because I was like, okay, well, not to get into the whole like it's easy or like fix the performance on PC, but I think that the one thing the game didn't have. I mean, granted, I did play Rise Sunbreak in the interim, right, since Wild's Iceborne. But Wild's Iceborne, you know, the thing that game had, it had like walls where like you would just get to a part and there'd be a monster that was like really hard, and like you either couldn't get through it or you had to like just keep SOS flaring or something, or just, you know, get good, as they say, maybe. But I would say that's pretty absent from Wilds. Like, 'cause I remember Pinkerathian and Karen in World's Iceborne both like being like ouch fights, but like eventually got through it. But I think also just anyway, it's whatever. I don't know. I'm fine with the way the game is. I hope they don't like overdo it in the expansion in Master Rank, but if they do, it's like I hope people, you know, you get what you wish for. So yeah. Yeah. I think after I finish Lost Odyssey, I don't know like what the next game is. Like I said, maybe Tactics, maybe something else. Also, I guess I'll try to make blah, 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 blah. I will try to do a better job, I guess, of like getting other stuff on the channel besides Zenless lately, because that's kind of like the thing that's been like the main focus. So I guess if I look at the channel numbers, I still am just. But then I'm like kind of not worried about it, right? I'm about to make a bunch of channels, so it's whatever. But I was gonna say like, oh, I haven't really been getting a lot of subscribers or viewers or blah blah blah. But it's like it's a whole. I think that's the other thing I want to like another reason I want to do like a video on the back end of the channel, because it's like whenever I like log in and see like what my most videos are, or I'm sorry, my most viewed videos are, just like the rate of growth or the lack thereof, it just seems like it's very random or odd, or I'm just like I don't know why these are the things that are taking off. But then it's a whole thing. Anyway. Oh yeah, so I have my Series X back. So wow, sorry. Series X is back, so that also means, you know, Starfield. I didn't play through the DLC, so I can play through that again. I will probably make a new character, maybe. I don't know. Like I like Starfield, man. So I mean, I would agree with the critiques, but I still like that game. I always wanted to make a second character. I just never got around to it. But then I'm like, it's like another time thing. You just don't have the time. So probably not. I would like to though. I mean, that's your thing. Like I was thinking about Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, man, I remember when I did the honor mode run, and I don't think I did the. Did I ever do the epilogue? Like on the thing? Because I think I was gonna like just record it on the Elgato as well, and then like put that up. Because I have like the autosave, but the autosave's like at the epilogue, so I can always like reload it at the epilogue, play through the honor mode stuff, or play through that section or that scene. Because I remember when I did it initially, I just like went straight to Withers to get the trophy. And I was like, I'm done. I never really did the like proper epilogue of that playthrough. But even that game, dude, I think about it a lot. I'm like, man, I kind of like just go back and like play with every origin character just to like see how the dialogue and like the writing is different. Because I did a car like playthrough like real quick one day just to like see her interaction with Will to see like if it's different, and it is. And I was like, oh, that was awesome. So I can love that game, dude. But yeah, or just like yeah, it's like I kind of have random thoughts sometimes of like games I'm like just I can always go back and play, but I never play them. But like I imagine like at some point in the past I would like be replaying like Mass Effect for the 1000th time or Baldur's Gate 3 for like the 100th time. But oh, that's your thing. I needed like there are some like in 7-day videos. I kind of want to like get some pre-production done on so I can like have them be ready. Anyway, that's it for the video. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go this long, and I did the thing. I did the same thing. I like go off the thing and I'm reading the thing, and then it's like I look at the time. It's like, dude, it's been an hour. Yeah, I guess we'll end it with the RL stuff. Sad face. That's how it is. That's how it is these days, right? So yeah. Glory to Ukraine. Tiananmen Square, 1989. Free Hong Kong and Free Palestine. Stop the genocide. I have like way more to say about it, but I don't like start ranting about the whole like thing and just get more upset. I didn't wake up that long ago, so it's like to like go from waking up to just being like I want to watch the world burn in like an hour is kind of rough. What else? What else? I mean, yeah. Also, the whole fascist decline of the republic. That's a fun time, isn't it? Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, Zenless every day on Twitch. If you want to stop by, it's in the morning, local time, so you're probably not going to be awake. It's usually when I'm off work. Or I've got the schedule over there. I've got to say I've fallen asleep like lately, like quite a few times. So I was thinking of like maybe changing the schedule, but I was like, dude, if I change the schedule, I'm gonna like be in risk of like not getting a daily stream done. So I'd rather just like get through the year, finish the streak, and then I can say I've done it, and then it's like I can not just say I've done it, but I can say I've done it. Look at my numbers and be like, wow, I streamed every day and it didn't really do anything, and I can kind of take a break, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I have this like weird thing where like if I'm playing something, I want to be streaming it, and then like if I'm not, I feel weird. It's like a whole thing. But then like nobody ever watches my streams anyway, so I'm like, but then like my brain has this whole thing of like, but if I'm not streaming, it's like I'm never gonna happen. Like what if it did, like, right? So it's just like a whole thing. It's like you can't not stream if you're playing. Like what if this one stream is the one that blows up? It's just like, ugh, I think that's just my definition of insanity moment. Of like, you just let it go, man. But yeah, I think that is it. There's always more, but there's always another video to make next time. Cause as I was saying that just now, I'm like, oh, I did watch The Expanse, and I was talking about it on stream a bit, but I binged through it. It's really effing good. I'm not gonna get too into it here because I'm at the end of the vlog, but I'll just end it here now. So yeah, links to all the stuff on the bottom, and then like I say, fully. I'm trying to remember my outro. I only do this like once a month. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not. That's cool too. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off. Oh, I guess before I end, real quick, I will probably be making a video on my Series X account of Zenless because it is like a like zero spend. In hindsight, I was stupid. I should have been making a guide video because I have like a really good account right now, and I'm like, dude, if I could have just made a guide video of like what I was doing and like gone in depth in it, but it's whatever. It's just yeah, it's whatever. Guide videos are probably something I should look into doing, but it's just anyway, or like video reviews, but it's a whole thing. Okay, anyway, any of the I messed up the outro. Whatever. In the video. Until you hear or see from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now signing off.